Hey chickies, thanks for hanging out today to share with you this really quick, simple, glowy, dewy, everyday look that I've been doing the past couple of weeks. It's really simple, especially when you're in a hurry. So I hope you'll join me for today's video. If you're new here, I'm Christine, curate beauty, lifestyle, as well as raw vlogs. Greatly appreciate it if you please subscribe to my channel. Would absolutely love it if you'd be a part of the Chickie crew. Also, don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of new videos. First, put in our clips. So the hair is kind of away from the face. I'm sure you guys could tell I decided to film at a different angle, different background. I didn't want to have to like set up my whole entire filming area, and we're trying some natural light with some box light. Let me know what you think of this setup every now and then. So I already did my brows off camera. I have a full tutorial on it, which I will link right up here in the card area. We're gonna prime with the Benefit Professional Pore Primer, which I've been really loving. This makeup is like, you know, for those days when you want to look put together but you don't have a lot of time, but you still want to be a little bit extra. Now we're gonna go in with a Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation. I have the shade Medium Tan, which does suit me quite well in my opinion, and I can go a little bit heavy-handed with this stuff, I'm not gonna lie. A little goes a long way. Press it into the skin first and blend this out. And I'm using the Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Heavenly Luxe Brush. One of the reasons why I love this foundation, it does contain the SPF 50. Don't forget to bring it down your neck. Now we're just gonna go in with some concealer, the Too Faced Born This Way. It conceals, it doesn't crease on me, and it just kind of blanks out the lid. Ciate Every Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. Set the eyelid. Eyeshadow is super simple. This is probably one of my go-tos for the past couple of months. It's the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, the bronzer. Really just any medium brown with a fluffy brush. Run this right into the crease area. You just want to make sure that it's blended out. This beautiful highlight called Starlight. It has a little bit more of like an iridescence to it. I want to say it's like a, almost like a purpley pinky kind of iridescence, and we're just gonna pop that right into the inner eye corners just so that it kind of brightens up this area. So next I'm just gonna tight line my eyes with the Esquito Black Gel Liner. I still love tight lining even if we're trying to do like really simple and quick makeup, just because it fills in any of those gaps that you might miss when you're applying your eyeliner. This is a L'Oreal Flash Cat Eye. I filmed a whole video on this, which I'll also link up in the card area, but I'm just gonna apply my liner really quickly and I will be right back. While we're waiting for the lash glue to dry on the lashes, I'm just going to apply some concealer under the eyes because I almost forgot to do that. Again, this is the Too Faced Born This Way. Blend it out with the damp sponge. Take whatever I have on my sponge and then just apply this center of my forehead just so that it brightens really quickly. Set it with more of the Ciate powder. So as you can see right here, I kind of messed up a little bit with my eyeliner because I am in a hurry. So we're just gonna go back in really quickly, cover that up. You don't want to do that when it's wet. You can do that once it's already dry. Let's pop on our lashes. You guys ever have those days when you're like trying to rush, and that's when all kind of goes out the door, especially when applying lashes? Well, that's that type of day right now, but we are going to make it work. While that's drying, let's go back in with a bit of this matte brown. Drag it right along the lash line, just kind of balance out the eyes. Apply some mascara to the bottom lashes. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm rushing, it's kind of looking like a hot mess right now, but just roll with it. It's gonna look put together at the end. We are going to bronze up the face with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Deep Bronzer. Bronzing up the face is probably one of my favorite things to do besides brows, because it really just kind of brings back that warmth to the skin. This blush from It Cosmetics, it's called Sweet Cheeks. Just use any like peachy type of blush that has some sparkle. We're gonna go back in with the Ciate powder. Just sharpen this up. I'm gonna let that bake. Let's go in and fix our liner. Going over the band, it will really help correct any mistakes. Highlight, we're gonna mix two of my favorite highlighters at the moment, the iconic London Illuminator. Place a couple dots on your cheekbones, then take your damp sponge, and then really just go back and press it into the skin. Put some on the tip of my nose, like right in between, right here. Just taking whatever is on the sponge, basically. Revlon Skin Lights in Twilight Gleam. Oh, this has been one of my go-tos even on its own. And we're just gonna go over wherever we laid down the liquid highlight. Really fluffy kabuki brush and just kick off that powder we laid down earlier. And I'm just gonna blend out the bronzer and blush a little bit, just so that everything kind of blends well. Then I'm gonna set the makeup with this Pop Beauty powder in Amber. Let's apply a little bit more blush though. For the lips, you want something that's got like a little bit of color. So we're using the one from Fenty. This is part of the little holiday set. It's in the shade Cheeky. Now we're gonna set everything with the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist. Alright chickies, so here's the completed look. Very glowy, very fresh looking. We have a little pop of color on the lips, but still everything has just got that glowy, dewy kind of look. Just thought it would be really fun to share with you, since this has basically been my go-to whenever we run errands, and it's very fast and simple. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, please make sure you give this video a like. Subscribe if you have not already. Would love for you to be a part of the Chicky crew. Thank you chickies so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video.